Hello again, I'm Coyote Jack, and well, I saw some a drama the last week, and so you have for context a lot of the fucking clownshon from the translations that have been butchered by the LOL clown licers. They have done touching from across a lot of media over the course of the year, especially with anime and video games coming from Japan. And sadly, yes, the moment they do that shit, they cause an irreparable damage of bringing a lot of normies and tourists, and they think that their dubbed version is the better version, despite that we are seeing clearly it's not, it's slop. And then these morons get onto the defense of the English dub of Dragon Ball Z. I was hearing that shit. Man, it's cancer to your ears. They got enough dialogues, do horrible acting because they want to self insert themselves, and also, why would you remove the original soundtrack, you fucking piece of shit? What do you have? Hell, even I didn't know that from the Digimon series, the battle songs, the one that you heard when the Digimon is evolving, got cut off from the English dub, but everyone was doing the comparison with the Mexican dub, which is the one that was served for the rest of Latin America, was loyal and kept touching on. And even the acting was trying to match the lip syncs. It was way better, and I nowadays I already keep stating, just keep playing with the Japanese dub. Those are way professional. Even going back to the topic, that it brings us to this because holy fucking shit. So those clowns that they were defending the English dub, they dragged the Latin Americans and Mexicans into this. Oh, I have to say oh dude, I hope you are grateful because you had less restrictions, and I remember someone that required that with this motherfucker. Mexico is a Catholic and Christian country, stronger at least in the 90s. Nowadays, yes, you can get into politics and see that that's not much the case anymore. Or at least it still is to a certain degree, but the government is they're full of satanic retards. But well, going on topic, do the dub from Dragon Ball Z from Mexico came during the satanic panic, and they actually kept stuff intact, and actually the people that working on that dub keep it professional. And of course, that shit enraged all the Latin American fandom of Dragon Ball Z for obvious reasons, and they were calling shit out on why are you defending censorship. But well, I have to pause here because yeah, I don't have the rest. I can find it later. So you're seeing this. Marcus Jones. Is America not the center of the entertainment world? We are the ones who push Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, and Pokemon globally. Not you Mexicans. And yes, you Mexicans, God Lord, and they call me racist. If in Bronx, why are so many Latina actresses trying to come to America to be in their projects? Nowadays, the Mexican landscape of dubbing is a clown show, a nepotism clown show, and primarily in Mexico, it has been pointed out that it's already unionized, so you can already expect, yeah, they decided to unionize. Yeah, I know where this is heading, and not all of those dubbers are either working because they are too old, they're retired, or they're sadly passed away. And it's because it started with this, man. So cry more. The unfaithful dub is what catapulted Dragon Ball Z into the way. Sykes, you lose. The dub won before you were probably born. That's a lot of bullshit because the dub in the Western world, and Dragon Ball Z was broadcasted in public television. For Latin American people, was broadcasted because the license got distributed by Toei Animation. So I'm sick and tired of hearing a lot of mouth breathing retards that keep saying, "Oh, but we are the biggest crowd here. We actually got the better audience." Fucking retarded inbred moron. The the earnings from Japan is what kept Dragon Ball Z alive. They were just paying peanuts for getting the license distribution. Doesn't mean jack shit. Oh, but we are watching it on Crunchy Slab. Yeah, again, it works. Crunchy Slab works the same way as it did back in the day in public television. They pay the license distribution for peanuts, and they get the rest of the money out there in the West. It's not helping Japan, you fucking moron. Because yes, of course you're going to see rhetoric. Somebody enjoying something I don't like. No, it's you enjoying something from a butchered, vandalized version. So you have this Crash Point C because this is where it all started. At least how it is going. The Dragon Ball Z dub is a prime example of what happens when the English version strays from the source material. You ended with so-called fans who prefer a rewrite over the creator's intent. Yes, they are cheating on Akira Toriyama by defending the English dub. The Kai dub of Goku Super Saiyan speech is closer to the original Japanese, where Goku refers to himself by his full name, Son Goku. Those familiar with the Japanese version know this is not all uncommon. Even Bulma often calls him Son-kun. These unfaithful dubs create an unnecessary divide where people are effectively watching completely different versions of the same series, and the dub viewers refuse to accept that the original is the definitive version. Exactly. Fucking exactly, man. Horrible acting. Go fuck yourself, man. Go fuck yourself. I hope that your dog bites you when you're sleeping. So this guy reposted Championship say we admit the Dragon Ball Z dub did not need to bastardize or alter it to succeed in the West. It made things inferior, not better. And they are playing this semantics. Look, we are the biggest country. Like, I'm talking about superiority, man. Like, look, the West according to the rest of the world, the West according to the gringo. So, yes, they started this drama. Mexican, Chileans, Argentinians, Peruans, everyone from Latin America is just getting on this on this fight on social media because of that shit. So yeah, of course he went this fucker going back. Marcus Young went full straight and racist and calling oh my superior of country. And yes, to this day we're seeing this. This purpose. Imagine unironically believing the popularity of Sailor Moon in Latin America and here comes through these fucking shits made in Gringoland. Yeah, stop consuming drugs. Oh man. So, they come out with every single bullshit to justify shitty localization. Yes, censorship from Sailor Moon. The silhouettes of the girls. No fucking issue at all. But yeah, they say, oh, we need to censor it. Yeah, fuck off. Sailor Moon is shonen. Despite that, all the behind background homosexuality and Alabama stuff, it doesn't matter. And you should shut the fuck up if you're going to defend butcher stuff. Oh, look. And it looks like I have too. Look at this. What a piece of bullshit. So someone shared this one from July 11 of 2022. Anime Dragon Ball GT. Taro steps into the Grand Tour. So they inserted black hip hop rap songs for an anime from Japan, from Akira Toriyama, when we had songs like Dan Dan Kokoro. So they made a full opening ripping off Dan Dan Kokoro. And you wonder why I hate these guys.
Take the Grand Tour, Grand Tour. GT.
Ah man, and this one actually, this one is what caused all of this. So another retard, because I know I'm thinking too long with this, but really, really, really pisses me off. The fact that there are so many English-speaking Dragon Ball fans that have absolutely zero respect whatsoever for the original Japanese version of the series is honestly just really depressing. Absolutely agree. Well, in this fucker, why would you care about how people who don't speak Japanese view a Japanese original? We speak English! We watch the English version! So, being so proud of that shit. And this guy is what was posting a lot of the comparisons with the Mexican dub and the English dub, so this guy, a real troller. Notice how not a single line matches the original script.
Kakarot, I have a
I
proposition.
see. Or like Soka, it was in Japanese. And in this Mexican they also say, Ya veo. But start with Kakarot. And he in the subtitles, you choosing here to be your graveside, have you?
For you.
Butcher stuff, man. Like rewriting the character itself.
I'm only going to say this once, so listen carefully. I, Vegeta, Prince of all Saiyans, would like to offer you
So the start of the dialogue was something, oh, so you choose where to die. Ah, interesting. You must be excited or thrilled because, yeah, we are going to have a battle when I'm going to wipe your ass. And he starts saying, I am, and listen carefully, like going full Redditor, man.
Kakarot the opportunity to stand beside me in this conquest. With Napagon, I could use a good man.
It's absolutely disrespectful as fuck, this shit. And, oh man, seriously. We already covered what this shit is. And I think even this guy himself also shared. Yeah, this is the dub.
Ahora comprendo. Has
Now
escogido
I
este lugar.
get it. Ahora comprendo. Do you get that the Mexican dub was way faithful to the original script? And look at this.
Para que sea tu tumba.
Yeah, you choose this place to become your tomb. See? See how this is? This is the Mexican dog. How it is that this was far more respectful, man? Seriously.
Debes sentirte muy afortunado, porque
You're getting this, man? And yeah, I know you're getting pissed off a little for pausing this, but yeah, it's because the fucking copyright and yeah, those voices are clearly copyright.
un guerrero de clase baja tendrá el honor de jugar un poco con el mejor guerrero.
Greatest Warrior. El mejor guerrero. Yes. No, no fucking excuses, man. Other dubs, and I at this point I already made my mind that I would rather watch this stuff in the original source material because even it's rare to have something like this with faithful to the script, but it's what it is. At least for the past in the 90s, 2000s. this is what the Latin American crowd received, the better version than what the US received.
Cuando los Saiyajin nacen, son examinados para saber todas sus aptitudes. Aquellos miserables que tengan un nivel muy bajo, como tú, son mandados a planetas como este, donde no existan enemigos fuertes. Eso quiere decir que eres un perdedor.
So yes, like going full race supremacy is there. The original script, man. The original script. It's because, yeah, he's a villain, for fuck's sakes. And,
Entonces esa es la razón por la que estoy en la Tierra. Debo agradecértelo. Y además, si un perdedor hace muchos esfuerzos, quizás pueda sobrepasar el poder que tiene un guerrero distinguido.
Qué broma tan graciosa.
and I know this one is the Polish version. It's Dragon Ball Kai. And the original one is the same guys. But yeah, the one that actually sounded way better, it was Vegeta. So those actors back in the day actually respected the job that they were doing because they wanted to keep getting that job. But we know full well how it is the voice acting from anime and video games coming on from the English speaking side is just filled with unionized nepotism. And yes, to this day we are seeing the damage of everyone defending the dog shit that is the English dub. That's it. Thanks for watching and please take care.